MAGA now has switched from Trump is the least racist president ever to I am perfectly fine with Trump being so overtly racist that he posts the Obamas being depicted as apes. MAGA is just one giant clan chapter. Holy fuck.
God damn.
Racist imagery has a long, ugly history. Posting a video portraying Barack and Michelle Obama as apes is a deliberate act of dehumanization, and it tells us exactly who Donald Trump is. Trump down so bad, he's pulling out the ape people card to keep an audience.
Are you guys even like, in the middle with Trump at all? Like, is anybody like, do you guys hate Trump?
So
you read his book. You can't hate him that much.
You have to remember his book was written in 1987 and he was like.
But you read it this year or last year.
Yeah.
Last year.
That was it. So some people may think that like, I'm not going to read anything by him ever, even if he is good business wise in this sense because of what he represents. Do you feel like that applies to you whatsoever? Is that the way you think?
No, the thing with me is I'm not political. That's my problem. So it's like, I can't really say like, oh, like Trump's doing a shit job because this, that, and the third. It's more just like, wow, there's a lot of hate for this guy. There's probably a lot of reasons why. And just literally social media kind of just proves like, what the things are of people, why they hate him. But also you can't believe everything you see on the internet. So
fake news.
That's why I'm like,
I think that Donald Trump has given us some pretty overt evidence of why people don't like him.
Yeah.
So for me, I would still read the book if I wanted the knowledge from the book. So I'm not against you. I'm kind of with you on reading the book. But do you guys believe Donald Trump is actually racist towards black people?
I think he's
I'm not updated about the lore enough to make a confident decision. Like,
how do you guys feel about him posting a video of President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as apes?
That's racist.
Yeah. So here's my thing.
Sometimes I'm like, what more do you niggas need? What the fuck?
No. So sorry. What I was saying wasn't based directly off of this. It was more so based off of like
he been doing shit like this.
Because it was like in the past, it was more so kind of like passive racist stuff. Like when he was talking about.
Niggas got to give you though.
So let me finish what I'm saying. So what my whole thing is like, okay, like show me like what has he said specifically that was like very, very racist, like blatantly racist. And it's like he was kind of like just gliding under the radar with certain racist shit that he was saying. So I'm like, he's just a fucking old white American guy who might be a little bit racist. But then obviously over time it's just come out more and more and more and more and more that he is clearly a racist.
Okay, so what do you think? You think Donald Trump is a racist?
Yeah, I would say based on this post, that the Obama's post, I would say there's definitely some racist connotations in there.
I think that he's racist, but I also think that he's selfish in terms of like he actually just doesn't give a fuck about anybody besides himself and his class. I feel like he's more classist, but he's also racist. I don't think it was an accident him posting that video. I think that it was meant, it means exactly what we think it means.
Yes, 100%. Okay.
And now I have a question to anybody who supports Trump. Do you support this behavior? Because there's people who's defending this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I actually think during Black History Month, this is a super slap in the face using his own words that he just used about the Super Bowl performance.
Facts.
I don't think that it's acceptable for somebody who has this race of people in their country to run a country when you're showing that much overt racism to somebody who used to be a president and their wife. I think that is unacceptable. And I think that he should be impeached.
Yep. I fully agree.
I can't get a bomb or something.
Bow, nigga.
I saw a post on Instagram talking about how historically black people have been the ones compared to apes, but if you really look at it closely, like white people are actually closer to apes in terms of.
I saw that.
Yeah. I just don't like going tit for tat with that shit.
Because the lips on the apes are more like white people them.
Yeah. I just don't like to go tit for tat with like, which race looks more like an ape like that. I feel like that's just making shit more racist. You know,
we're all monkeys, you dumb Negroes. We're all monkeys.
Yeah, so fuck Trump.
Yeah, fuck Trump. That was a crazy era when that happened.
The fuck Donald Trump shit?
Fuck Donald Trump, yeah. I even had a shirt. I still have it, I think, that says fuck Trump.
Then the man reads his book.
No, facts. That was
his book.
That was one thing that I was gonna say. I wanted to get. I guess
I got that for my birthday, actually.
You guys are probably gonna disagree, but I also think that part of the thing about reading his book is that, from what I was gathering from you, a lot of it is like his philosophy and his mentality of how he goes about doing business and getting deals and stuff like that, right? So it's like, in order to emulate that kind of way about going things, you kind of also have to emulate his mentality about it, and then his mentality is also kind of what leads to this. That's basically my connection.
I don't agree with that.
It's you honestly, because there's so much that happens in that book, like all I can say is just read it, because
and it was a different time.
It was a completely different time, like
different version of Donald Trump.
Like he literally went into the business of professional football to go up against the NFL. Like that I didn't even know that. And like in the book he's talking about like actual very well-known like NFL players that ended up going to the NFL.
This is a Trump
after.
hate session. I don't know if we want to talk about the positive stuff right now. Is that what we want to do?
Hey, he was the one that wanted to bring up like the whole like mentality.
He thinks you're a monkey. He thinks you're an ape. He thinks you're Caesar.
I'm directly addressing what A was just saying to me about the mentality thing and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, like I
agree, but he thinks you're Caesar. You ever watch Planet of the Apes?
Yeah. Caesar's is a real bad man.
Okay, so you'd want to be like Caesar? You want to be a fucking ape?
Hey, what's wrong with being an ape if you're smart?
Okay, let's move on.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.